Good morning. Let's do sports now on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, Ghana's Black Satellite's dream of qualifying for the World Cup has been shattered following a heartbreaking loss to Egypt in the quarterfinals of the ongoing Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. The match ended 2-2 after 120 minutes, but Ghana fell short in the penalty shootout, losing 5-4, which ended their hopes of progressing further in the tournament. Highlights for you.
Oh, you've got to be careful there. He's trying to get rid of it. It's in the back of the net. They've scored the goal. Egypt pouncing on a misunderstanding of the back. Well, they have to get there first, otherwise it's going to be another goal. Second goal. How about that for Egypt? Sharif with the double. Well, what a super impact he's made. Before that's well played. Isa picks it up, tries to get past his man. Still going, long range shot coming in. It's not a bad one. Oh, the bounce! Look at that, Ghana get one back. Unbelievable. And Money just doesn't know what happened there. The wind, the back satellites. Let's have a look at this again. Puts it on that left foot. Still with a bit of space, look at the angle and look at that. Oh my word. She's done, she's coming back onto the pitch. Penalty or no penalty. Big moment in the game this is. Penalty it is, and Ghana will go to the penalty spot. It is. For this man, Sullivan fires it in. And there's the equaliser for Ghana. Black Satellites survive for the moment. It was a perfectly taken penalty into the corner to read out Delmonte. And he's going with his left. Oh, it's saved there. Sherry comes to the rescue for Egypt. Stopping Antwi from scoring. Now they've got to try and score their next one to go ahead. Well, here comes the Brustenji, the Alali player, the centre back on loan to Smura. Brustenji sends Egypt through to the semi-finals. They've done it.
It's now 10 years since the Black Satellites played at the World Cup at the Under-20 level, of course. Now, elsewhere, Nigeria defeated Senegal on penalties to reach the semi-finals of the competition. Morocco, they also defeated Sierra Leone in extra time to book their place in the last four. South Africa also through with victory over DR Congo.
His left foot, keeper knows he has to stay on his line. Oh, and it's a poor penalty. Poor penalty. Dorival with his head in his hands, as well it might be. Benjamin, and that's how you take a penalty down the middle. Smash it hard and high. It's a good view actually from back here. Diuk, puff of the cheeks, runs up, sends the keeper the wrong way. That's much better for Senegal. Shukru with it hard and straight, with the run up and hard and straight with the finish as well. Do the seven-time champions. Keeper went. Fire. Deliberate run up. Oh, and it's another poor penalty straight at the keeper. Their next spot kick, they will have 1 foot in the semi-finals once again. Okay, here's a Yuma now. What can he do from the penalty spot? Nonchalance from the midfield. Whoever steps up next for Senegal now must score, or Nigeria will. Oh, what can the central defender do here? Oh, he smashed it against the crossbar, and Nigeria through to the semi-finals.
Delivery time. Rapu, can he deliver a semi-final place? Well, 2-2 under pressure with a fantastic punch out from Manitu Mbundu. Didn't reach anyone, but that one also didn't reach. And then beaten out. Malangu makes the run across. It's a great touch and taken out. Didn't win the ball. He was turning into certainly one of the best targets at the back as it swung towards him. Doesn't reach Otata. But now, turn, fire towards goal. Sir, that was an absolute rocket. But now South Africa, the other end are in. Malangu! And South Africa! Maybe on their way to the semi-finals! Incredible drama at the Suez Canal Stadium. DR Congo wanted a penalty at one end. They then saw
away from the under-20 AFCON. Now, former German international Gerard Asamoah has cast doubt on the likelihood of an African nation winning the FIFA World Cup anytime soon. Africa came closest in 2022 when Morocco made history by reaching the semi-finals. Asamoah, who was born in Ghana but represented Germany during his career, cited internal issues as a major barrier to success on the global stage.
I think this is a dream for us to see an African team win the World Cup. I think I'll do everything to see. I want to see this. I want to see this before I leave this earth. But I think it will be amazing seeing. And but I think it's not going to be easy. Let's talk about yet the next World Cup. Let me be honest with you. I hope Ghana make it because it seems like it's going one way. But let's look to the teams. I think it's about the teamwork, and this is a problem where we Africans sometimes have. We have always some issues in the teams. Who is bigger than this? But going to the OPL teams, being a German, there was nothing bigger. We have an aim. We want to win this cup, and we went for it. And I've never been. But what I see from outside is like, I'm not talking about jealousy. It's like we need to try to be a team, because Morocco showed it, because Morocco was a team. You saw how they improved, how they were reacting, and to come back to your question, I think it would take a bit to see an Africa team winning a World Cup, because maybe the World Cup need to be around us here. Yeah, maybe you saw how
when Morocco co-hosts it, but together with Portugal and
for example,
and Spain.
It will help us really about the weather, everything. Maybe it helps out because we are used to the weather. But if you ask me now, I can't even see a team now who I say, okay, they will be the team who could win the World Cup. Now we are talking about Morocco. No, it will be hard. It will be hard just to say, okay, yes, let me say the next 10 years, one Africa team is going to win. I wish it will happen, but I think it will be hard. Maybe the coast and what you said about Portugal and Morocco, maybe this will be a chance for us to get the Africa team to get over and to semi-final. We nearly did it in South Africa, semi-final Ghana, and who knows.
Now, the National Paralympic Committee has held discussions with the National Sports Authority as they seek support ahead of the upcoming Para Power Sports Festival, scheduled for November this year. Now, Joy Sports' Kwame Benaya has more in this report.
The meeting, which was held at the NSA headquarters at the Accra Sports Stadium, was aimed at congratulating Mr. Ankra on his recent appointment and seeking the authority's support ahead of the upcoming Para Power Sports Festival scheduled for November. President of the National Paralympic Committee revealed plans to host the first ever Open Para Power Sports Festival in Ghana later this year. According to him, the event is intended to offer African para-athletes a platform to compete both locally and internationally.
We have come through as a head of the region. We We have realized that they do not organize same within the region, the regional body, the Western, the Central, and somehow the East. So we felt that we should set a pace and standard, organize a first Open Para Sports Festival. But we have a very big challenge in the region, which is called classification. And classification is the reason why a lot of the federations that we find in Ghana are not able to continue doing the sports because they do not have the needed funds, which is the cancer of our sports, to sponsor athletes to travel abroad and get athletes classified, and for that matter, be able to be identified as such to compete in that category of sports. We are organizing the first ever open classification that will give chance to our African people. It is not games at church, it is a para sports and classification championship, meaning we are doing the classification and adding, including events to it.
He appealed for the NAC's support in terms of facilities and logistics, particularly the use of venues such as the Botiman and the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
We will gracefully need your office and your support because your facility, your human resource are going to be needed. We shall need Botiman and we shall need Legon as well. We have already started engaging many of the African and world powerhouse in parasports, where what we are looking at is that we want the diplomatic embassies here in the country to sponsor us with at least one classifier from their country. We want you to give us a special dispensation, a special attention, where our letters, where our requests can be given that speed.
In response, NAC Director General Yawan Pofwankra expressed full support for the initiative.
Congratulations on the games that will be coming up. Full support from the National Sports Authority, our facilities, our expertise, our networks, whatever it is. Institutional memory is there for, the president and his men to tap into, and I know he's going to increase the team because he would have to strengthen a strong team and make it even stronger. So that offers opportunities for others to also come on board and to learn. Today should be a milestone because in some months or years to come, we'll go back and say, yes, when he came here, he gave a very inspirational talk, and he's not only lived it, but he's walked.
And that's how we end the sports segment on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak.